Welcome to the season of self-love, your daily dose of inspiration and encouragement. I'm your host, Nyomi Banks, and I am thrilled to be here with you today. This podcast is brought to you by Ask Nyomi and Elevate Me Self-Discovery. Are you ready to elevate your mindset and embrace the power of self-love? Or have you come to the right place? Each day we'll dive into topics that will empower and inspire you on your journey towards self-discovery and personal growth. Whether you're looking to cultivate healthy relationships, boost your confidence, or find balance in your life, this podcast is here to support your every step of the way. We believe that self-love is the foundation of living a fulfilled and joyful life. And together we explore practical tips, insightful interviews, and transformative stories that will leave you feeling inspired and motivated. So join me Monday through Friday as we embark on this daily adventure of self-love. Tune into the Season of Self-Love podcast to start your day on a positive note and discover the limitless potential within yourself. All right, my sexy people, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Today is Friday, March 8th, 2024, and happy National Women's Day to all of the amazing women out there. I want to welcome you all to the Season of Self-Love podcast, and I am your host, Nyomi Banks here, and today we will be journeying into the depths of our emotional well-being. And what emotional wellness is a very crucial pillar of our self-love, yet it's often overlooked. So today we will dive into understanding our emotions and embracing them, as well as learning how to navigate our inner landscape with grace. But I want to take a quick moment to say on this National Women's Day that we are honored the strength, the resilience, and the beauty of women around the world. And today, let's shine a spotlight on the importance of self-love as a powerful tool for empowering women to embrace their true worth, cultivate their inner peace, and foster emotional wellness. So I want you beautiful ladies out there to take a moment today to honor yourselves and also the incredible women in your life. I want you to embrace the power of self-love as a revolutionary force that uplifts, inspires, and empowers us all. So happy National Women's Day to each and every strong, beautiful soul out there. And as we commemorate National Women's Day, let us continue to cultivate a culture of self-love, respect, and empowerment for women everywhere. So together we can create a world where every woman feels valued, supported, and empowered to shine brightly in her own unique way. So here is to the incredible women who make a difference every day. And may you always remember that your worth and the limitless potential within you. So let's take a quick break. And when we return, we'll dive more into this topic. And today's topic is about emotional wellness and navigating your inner landscape. All right, it's your girl, Goddess Nyomi Banks here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. And we'll be right back.
This March, Ask Nyomi. Bridging the Gap presents to extraordinary guests who are breaking boundaries and sharing their unique perspectives. On March 14th, join us as we welcome Brian Reeves, a former U.S. Air Force officer turned relationship coach and author of Choose Her Every Day or Leave. Get ready for an eye-opening discussion on love, relationships, and the power of daily choices. Then, on March 28th, prepare to be captivated by courtesan Remy Martin from the iconic Moonlight Bunny Ranch in Nevada. Hear her inspiring story as she challenges stereotypes and shines a light on the world of sex work. Don't miss these compelling conversations. Subscribe now and tune in to Ask Nyomi, Bridging the Gap.
Washington Wellness Institute focuses on healing always. For me, if I look good, then I feel good. If I feel good, then I share the good. If I share the good, then I celebrate the good. If I celebrate the good, then I live the good. So I can be paid to be my greatest. But I have to learn the good to be the good. The thought that one individual's world can change many lives instills a sense of passion and dedication. The Washington Wellness Institute takes a holistic aspect of mental health to a modernized approach. So whether you're a client, clinician, community leader, or simply just a friend, WWI is a place where people can revitalize the meaning and purpose of their life. So, what does it take to be the greatest? It's as simple as a free 15-minute consultation. Be kind to yourself and heal always.
All right, well, welcome back. It's your girl, the Goddess Nyomi Banks here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. And today we're talking about emotional well-being and navigating through our inner power. All right, so before we get into the topic, let's start by grounding ourselves with a calming breathing exercise. All right, so wherever you are, I want you to take a moment to find a comfort place. Close your eyes if you can, and take a deep breath in and hold it for a moment, and then exhale slowly. Now with each breath, I want you to feel more centered and more present. Now take another deep breath in, filling your lungs with fresh air. And I want you to hold that for a moment. Then slowly exhale, releasing any tension or stress that you may be holding on to. I want you to feel the weight of your body sinking into the present moment. So as you continue to breathe deeply, I want you to imagine yourself walking through a serene garden within your mind. And with each inhale, I want you to bring in clarity and peace. So while each exhale allows you to release any negative emotions or thoughts, I want you to notice any areas of tensions or discomfort within your body. With each breath, visualizing these areas and softening and melting away, and replaced by a sense of calm and relaxation. Now focus on your heart center. Now as you inhale, I want you to envision a warm light glowing in your chest, radiating love and compassion. So with each exhale, I want you to send this love outwards to your entire body in a cocoon of positivity. Now I want you to stay here for a few more breaths, basking in this feeling of inner peace and emotional balance. Know that you have the power to navigate your inner landscape with grace and resilience. So when you are ready, gently open your eyes and return to the present moment, carrying this sense of tranquility and self-awareness with you. And I want you to remember that you are capable of nurturing your emotional wellness through the simple act of breathing. So my beautiful people, I thank you for joining me in this guided breathing exercise for emotional wellness. And I want you to take this newfound clarity and serenity with you as you continue on your journey through life in every changing landscape. And if you're new here to the Season of Self-Love podcast, this is something that we do every Monday through Friday, to where we do this to center and ground ourselves and prepare ourselves to receive the topic for today, all right? And speaking on the topic for today, we're going to talk about understanding emotional wellness. And with emotional wellness, it's about recognizing, accepting, and expressing our feelings in healthy ways. It's understanding that every emotion that we experience, from joy to sorrow, is a part of the rich tapestry of being human. So let's talk about the importance of validating our feelings and acknowledge them as valid and significant self-acceptance. So by validating our feelings, it allows us to acknowledge and accept our emotions as valid and important, right? But it also helps us to recognize that it is okay to feel the way that we do without judgment or self-criticism. But also what it does is, for emotional understanding, is validating our feelings that helps us better understand ourselves and our emotional reactions. So by acknowledging our emotions, we can gain insight into why we feel a certain way, and we can address the underlying issues. But also a great reason why is because of healthy communication. See, validating our own feelings can also enhance our ability to communicate effectively with others. And when we are in tune with our emotions, then we can express them authentically. And it fosters a better communication and connection in our relationship. As well as it helps with our emotional regulation. See, by validating our feelings is a key component of emotional regulations by recognizing and validating our emotions. See, we can learn how to manage it in a healthy way rather than suppressing or ignoring them, which we all do. In self-care, it helps with that. When validating our feelings is an act of self-care, and it shows that we value our emotional well-being and we prioritize our mental health by taking the time to validate our feelings. It can lead to great self-awareness and self-compassion. So in conclusion, we're going to wrap all this around. It's about validating our feelings is so essential for maintaining our emotional balance, as well as fostering our self-acceptance and promoting healthy relationships. So by honoring our emotions and giving them the attention that they deserve, we can cultivate a deeper sense of well-being and resilience in the face of life's changes. So now that we have covered on understanding emotional wellness, let's take a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll discuss navigating your inner landscapes. All right, it's your girl, Goddess Nyomi Banks here on the Season of Self-Love podcast, and we'll be right back.
Love Podcast with Nyomi Banks, where every day is a chance to embrace self-discovery and personal growth. Join Nyomi on a transformative journey, streaming exclusively on Spotify and Breaker. With daily episodes from Monday through Friday, podcast is your daily dose of inspiration, motivation, and self-love. Dive deep into engaging conversations about self-care, mindfulness, and personal development. Nyomi brings you expert insights, practical tips, and uplifting stories from thought leaders in the field. Embark on a journey of self-discovery and unlock the power of self-love. Mark your calendars and tune in to the Season of Self-Love podcast, available every weekday on Spotify and Spreaker. Remember, it's time to prioritize yourself and embrace the beautiful season of self-love. Get inspired and join Nyomi Banks on the Season of Self-Love podcast.
All right, well, welcome back. It's your girl, Goddess Nyomi Banks here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. And today we're talking about emotional wellness and navigating your inner landscape. And in this segment, we're going to talk about navigating your inner landscape. You see, our inner emotional landscape can be complex. So by navigating, it requires tools and techniques that help us to manage our emotions effectively. So today we will explore practices like emotional regulation, self-compassion, and mindfulness, which can guide us towards an emotional well-being. So right now I'm going to share 3 tools that can help you to manage your emotions. First is mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness meditation is a powerful technique that can help us to become more aware of our thoughts, our feelings, and our bodily sensation in the present moment. So by practicing mindfulness, we can observe our emotions without judgment and allowing us to respond to them in a more balanced and thoughtful manner. See, with this practice, it can help us to reduce stress, increase emotional regulations, and promote our overall well-being. All right, the second one is to emotional regulation strategies. So that's learning specific strategies to regulate our emotions by highly beneficial. See, this may include deep breathing exercises, which we did before, a visualization technique, progressive muscle relaxation, or engaging in physical activities like exercise or yoga. See, these strategies can help us to calm the nervous system and reduce emotional intensity and promote a sense of balance and control. And the last one that I wanted to share with you is cognitive behavioral therapy. And they call it CBT. It's a therapeutic approach that helps individuals to identify and refrain from negative thought patterns and beliefs that contribute to emotional distress. So by challenging and changing unhelpful thinking patterns, CBT can help us to manage our emotions more effectively. CBT techniques such as cognitive restructuring, thought records, and behavioral experience can be practical tools for developing healthier emotional responses. So by incorporating these tools and techniques into our daily routine, we can enhance our emotional intelligence, we can improve our ability to manage stress, and we can cultivate a greater resilience in the face of life challenges. But I want you to remember that everyone is different, so it's essential to work and explore what works best for you and tailor your approach to suit your individual needs. So now that we have some tools of navigating our inner feelings, let's take a quick break, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more about this topic, all right? It's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks, here on the Season of Self-Love podcast, and we'll be right back.
This March, Ask Nyomi, Bridging the Gap presents to extraordinary guests who are breaking boundaries and sharing their unique perspectives. On March 14th, join us as we welcome Brian Reeves, a former U.S. Air Force officer turned relationship coach and author of Choose Her Every Day or Leave. Get ready for an eye-opening discussion on love, relationships, and the power of daily choices. Then, on March 28th, prepare to be captivated by courtesan Remy Martin from the iconic Moonlight Bunny Ranch in Nevada. Hear her inspiring story as she challenges stereotypes and shines a light on the world of sex work. Don't miss these compelling conversations. Subscribe now and tune in to Ask Nyomi, Bridging the Gap.
Washington Wellness Institute focuses on healing always. For me, if I look good, then I feel good. If I feel good, then I share the good. If I share the good, then I celebrate the good. If I celebrate the good, then I live the good. So I can be paid to be my greatest. But I have to learn the good to be the good.
So, what does it take to be the greatest? It's as simple as a free 15-minute consultation. Be kind to yourself and heal always.
All right, it's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks, here on the Season of Self-Love, and welcome back. Today, we're talking about emotional wellness and navigating your inner landscape. And in this segment, we'll talk about cultivating emotional resilience. Building emotional resilience empowers us to handle life's challenges with more ease and less stress. It's about developing healthy coping mechanisms and learning to manage overwhelm. So let's dive into how embracing our vulnerability, that it can actually be one of our greatest strengths. And I'm going to share with you 4 reasons of why. And here are some reasons in which embracing vulnerability can empower us. 1, when we embrace vulnerability, it helps us with our authentic conversations, to have authentic conversations with others. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we open the door to genuine connections with others. So by showing our true selves, including our fears and our insecurities, we create opportunities for empathy and understanding and mutual support. That these authentic connections can deepen our relationship and provide us with a stronger support system during times and needs. Another one is courage and resilience. See, embracing our vulnerability requires courage, as it means facing our fears and risking rejections or disappointment. So by stepping outside of our comfort zone and exposing our vulnerabilities, we build a resilience and inner strength. And we learn to navigate uncertainties and discomfort with greater ease, and knowing that we have the capacity to bounce back from challenges. So let me share this with you all. And I think I said this earlier, that one of my things was going on to social media live, like TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, going on those platforms live, because there was so much negativity that comes with that. You understand? And so in the month of March, March is all about health, wellness, and well-being for me, and especially here on the Season of Self-Love. And so I challenged myself to go live every day on TikTok. So what I've been doing is I've been sharing my the BTS, my behind the scenes, as I record my different podcasts, whether if I'm recording here, right here on the Season of Self-Love podcast, or with Ask Nyomi Bridging the Gap. What it's doing for me is getting me comfortable and, kind of going beyond my own boundaries that I set for myself. And it's allowing me to not only be vulnerable, with my audience that I'm speaking to, that is there to listen to me, but also for those that I seem to have some kind of fear of. So it kind of removes that away. So it takes that discomfort away and it makes it more ease that now that I'm able to embrace my vulnerability, if that makes sense. All right, the next one is personal growth and self-acceptance. So by embracing our vulnerability, we can be more transformative on our journey of self-discovery and personal growth. So by acknowledging and accepting our vulnerabilities, we cultivate a sense of self-compassion and self-acceptance. You see, this acceptance allows us to embrace our imperfections and learn from our mistakes and grow into more of authentic and empowered versions of ourselves. And lastly, creativity and innovation. You see, vulnerability is often the birthplace of creativity and innovation. So when we allow ourselves to take creative risk and express our unique perspectives, we tapped into our creativity, our problem-solving abilities, right? By embracing our vulnerability, it opens us up to new possibilities of growth, learning, and innovation in both our personal and our professional endeavors. So in essence, embracing vulnerability is an act of courage that can lead to profound personal and interpersonal growth. So by accepting and honoring our vulnerabilities, we can uncover our innate strength and authenticity, as well as resilience. And it's enabling us to live a more fully and authentically life. So now that you know the importance of embracing your vulnerability, we're going to take a quick break, and then when you come back, we're going to talk about reflection. All right? It's your girl, Goddess Nyomi Banks, here on the Season of Self-Love podcast, and we'll be right back.
Are you ready to kickstart your journey to a healthier, more fulfilling life? Introducing Good Morning, My Sexy People, 90 Days to Kick Off Your Healing Living Journal by Nyomi Banks. This transformative journal is your personal guide to achieving physical, mental, and emotional well-being. With its easy-to-follow prompts and powerful exercises, you'll embark on a 90-day healing journey like no other. Each morning, as you open the pages of this journal, you'll discover thought-provoking questions, uplifting affirmations, and space to reflect on your progress. It's your secret weapon to breaking free from old patterns and embracing a healthier, sexier you. Say goodbye to self-doubt and hello to self-love. Good Morning, My Sexy People will empower you to make positive changes every single day. You'll develop healthy habits, cultivate gratitude, and unlock your true potential. Whether you're seeking to improve your fitness, boost your confidence, or find inner peace, this journal is your trusted companion. It's the support system you need to stay motivated, focused, and inspired throughout your journey. Don't wait another day to start living your best life. Good Morning, My Sexy People, 90 Days to Kick Off. Your Healing Living Journal by Nyomi Banks is available now on Amazon. Grab your copy today and begin your transformation. Remember, it's time to prioritize yourself, set your intentions, and unleash the sexy, vibrant person within. Get your copy of Good Morning, My Sexy People today, and let the healing begin.
All right, welcome back. It's your girl, Goddess Nyomi Banks, here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. Today, we're talking about emotional wellness and navigating your inner landscape. All right, so in this last segment, we're going to talk about self-reflection and journaling exercise. So I want to take a moment for self-reflection, and I'll guide you through simple activities designed to help you to connect with your emotions. So here are a few quick journaling prompts that you can use. One is, what emotions have I felt most strongly this week? What emotions have I felt most strongly this week? And the next prompt is, how have these emotions affected my thoughts and behaviors? Reflecting on these questions can provide a profound insight into our emotional journey. And I'm going to guide you with a quick guided focus meditation that is focused on emotional wellness and transitioning for the work week to the weekend on a positive note. So this is, I'm going to go ahead and guide you all out on a guided meditation, all right? So first of all, I want to thank you for sharing this space with me, and I want to begin with this. I want to begin with You are finding a comfortable seated position or lying down, allowing your body to relax and settle into a state of calm. Close your eyes gently, taking a deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs with fresh air, and exhaling slowly through your mouth, releasing any tension or stress from the week. I want you to take a moment to reflect on the past week, acknowledging both the challenges and accomplishments that you have experienced. Allow yourself to let go of any lingering stress or worries from work, knowing that you have done your best and that it's now time to unwind and recharge for the weekend ahead. I want you to visualize a peaceful and serene place in your mind, perhaps a tranquil beach or a lush forest or a cozy cabin in the mountains. But I want you to imagine yourself surrounded by soothing sounds and comforting scents and gentle warmth, feeling a sense of relaxation and tranquility washing over you. Focus on your breathing, inhaling positivity and exhaling negativity. And with each breath, envision yourself letting go of any remaining tension or negative emotions, allowing yourself to fully embrace a sense of calm and inner peace. Now, as you continue to breathe deeply and mindfully, bring your awareness to the present moment, letting go of any thoughts about the past or future, but allow yourself to be fully present in this moment, appreciating the opportunity to rest, rejuvenate, and nurture your emotional well-being. I want you to think about the things that bring you joy and fulfillment outside of work, and consider activities or practices that help you to unwind and recharge, whether spending time with loved ones or engaging in hobbies or simply relaxing and taking care of yourself. So with a sense of gratitude and positivity in your heart, I want you to gently start to bring your awareness back to the room. Wiggle your fingers and toes and slowly open your eyes. Now I want you to carry this sense of peace and relaxation that you cultivated during this meditation with you as you transition into the weekend ahead, ready to embrace it with renewed sense of emotional wellness and positivity. I want you to take a few moments just to sit quietly and reflect on how you feel after this meditation, noticing any shifts in your mood or your mindset. And I want you to remember that you have the power to cultivate inner peace and emotional well-being, allowing yourself to approach each day with a sense of balance and positivity. So again, I thank you, my beautiful people, for coming here every day and listening to us on the Season of Self-Love. Again, if this is your first time listening, we do this every Friday to where I create a guided meditation to end our week and to bring us into a positive weekend, to help, kind of ground us and prepare us for, a new sense of inner peace and inner wellness. Again, I thank you, my beautiful people, for continuing to come and just show me support. And as we wrap today's episode, I want you to remember that prioritizing your emotional wellness is a profound act of self-love. And it's okay to seek support and to take time for self-care and to embrace every part of your emotional experience. So I am truly excited to continue this journey with you in our next episode, where we'll explore other dimensions of self-love and personal growth. All right? So again, thank you. Have a beautiful weekend. A beautiful weekend. Have a good one. Thank you for listening to the Season of Self-Love podcast. If you have any questions or would like to connect with us, you can follow us on social media. Just search for the Season of Self-Love on Instagram. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, feel free to email us at elevateme9999@gmail.com. And remember, you are worthy of love, growth, and happiness. So keep shining bright. And I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of the Season of Self-Love. Be good to one another and yourselves, and always keep it sexy. Sending light, love, and prayers.